Welcome to all the viewers of Olga's Cook and Book. I would like to share a small good news. Today we have 200 subscribers. Thank you for all your motivation and support. Your support will definitely help our family grow further. I have today one interesting topic, and that's letter writing. So let's get started. As we all know that communication is very important. We need to communicate our ideas and thoughts to another person. So we can use postcards, emails, or even letters. Letters are the most conventional form of expressing your views, your ideas effectively. So today we are going to learn about letter writing so that we can express ourselves in the best way to our receiver. Letters are of two types. The first one we will deal is the formal letter, which we write to businessmen, editors, government officials, etc. The second one is the informal type, wherein we write to our friends, relatives, neighbors, and to any person whom we know personally. Let's begin with the simplest one, and that's the informal letter, the one which we write to our friends and families. Now, for informal letters also, we need to have simple letter writing etiquettes to be followed. So let's get started. Informal letters are always spontaneous. It is full of feelings and it's more on the friendlier side. Therefore, they are also called as social letters. Let's start with the first part of letter writing. The first and foremost part is the heading. Now the heading comprises of the address and date. It means the person reading should come to know from where this letter has come and on which date. Here we should remember that the heading should be always at the top left hand corner. One thing you should remember while you mention the date is, if you are writing as 11 February 2021, that's perfect. However, if you intend to write February 11, 2021, you need to separate it with a comma. It should be February 11, 2021. Now the second part of letter writing is the salutation. The manner in which you greet depends upon the relationship you have with the recipient of the letter. If you're writing to your family, you could write dear mother, dear father, or dear uncle. However, if you're writing to your friend, you could write as dear Sangeeta, dear Sohan. The third important part of letter is the body. Now the body of the letter means the content. The first and foremost thing which the writer has to remember is he needs to be very well sorted. That means he should know what he wants to write through that letter. The second important thing is he should know how to place it in different parts or in different paragraphs depending on the points which he wants to cover. The person writing should use simple and direct languages because the person reading should be able to understand what is being conveyed through the letter. One important thing which everybody should remember is the punctuation. And the last part of the body is the conclusion. You may end the letter by saying, please do give my regards to auntie, or waiting to hear from you soon, looking forward to hearing from you. By now we have put forward all what we have to say. Okay, but now we need to close the letter. So this is the time you need to have your subscription or courteous leave taking. This means you have to end your letter in a polite and sophisticated manner. you cannot end the letter abruptly because that would sound rude. So you may close the informal letter by using such phrases like yours affectionately, yours loving, or your loving friend. Alright? So these are the few subscriptions which you can use while you are writing an informal letter. One thing you should remember while you do the subscription is the first letter should be always capitalized. For example, yours affectionately. Y should be always in capital, and after affectionately you should put a comma, and after that you can write your name. Alright, so these are the few things which you should remember while you write an informal letter. And more important, when you are writing a handwritten letter, try to keep your handwriting very neat and use simple language so that it is crisp and very interesting for the reader. Alright, so these are the few things which you should remember and give your personal touch to your informal letters. I hope you love these tips on how to write an informal letter. See you soon on the other side with formal letter writing tricks. Thank you so much.